Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a box plot, also known as a box and whisker plot, from the following example. What you first want to do is order your data from least to greatest and then find something that is called the 5-number summary. So using a small data set below, this is an example of 10 boxes of chocolates with their weights. I'm going to list my data from least to greatest, which already is listed to save us time. All right, what is the 5-number summary? The 5-number summary consists of the minimum value, Q1, which is also known as quartile 1, the median, Q3, which is also known as quartile 3, and the maximum. So let's go ahead and find the 5-number summary. Well, we can easily find the minimum and maximum value. We already know that 25 will be the minimum, so I will write that in. And the maximum value is 37, so I will write that in as well. All right, next what we want to do is find the median. How do we find the median? Well, from this small number set, I can basically find the number in the middle by covering one number from the front and one number from the end, and then just work my way to the middle. And sometimes you can be left with one number in the middle or two numbers in the middle. In this case, because we have two numbers in the middle, you will have to take the average of these two numbers or the middle of these two numbers. So basically, you will add the two numbers together, 30 plus 34 divided by 2, which will give you 32. So right here, this is our median. It is 32. So this we said was our minimum, and this here is our maximum. All right, so from the 5 numbers, we already found 3. So how do we find the Q1, which is also known as quartile 1, which is actually the median of your bottom 50%. So in a moment, I'll explain that. See, your median divides your data in half. In other words, 50% of your data is below 32, and 50% of your data is above 32. So when we find the median of our lower data, that is also known as our Q1. So let's find the middle number of our Q1. Now notice the new number I wrote, 32. It does not include the number 32 when I look for the bottom 50%. So the bottom 50% will be everything 30 and below. So let's go ahead and find the median of the 30 down to 25. So if we covered these two, then this is our Q1. So 29 right here is our Q1. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for our upper 50%. Not including the median, I'm going to go ahead and look at the top 50% of data, and I'm going to find the middle of that. The middle of that is called our Q1. So let's go ahead and cover 34 and 38, 35 and 37. So 35 is our Q3. All right, so now that we have our 5-number summary, this is our minimum, our Q1, our median, our Q3, and the maximum. Using these 5 numbers, we're going to draw a box plot. So I will rewrite those numbers here so we can see it. So 29, the median is 32, Q3 is 35. All right, so this right here is our 5-number summary. And I'm going to take these numbers, and for now, I'm just going to put a tick mark on the number line. So first of all, you should always have a number line. You should always label the number line with numbers, and we will also write what the numbers represent. So this is weights in grams. And let's go ahead and place these 5 numbers on the number line. So the minimum value is 25. I'm just going to put a little tick mark here for now. The Q1 is 29, so I will put another tick mark here, maybe just a little longer. The median is 32, so that will be right here. And the Q3 is 35, so I will put that one here. And the max is 37. Okay, make that a little smaller. All right, so where is my box? My box actually consists of Q1 to Q3. That is the middle 50%. In other words, everything from quartile 1 to quartile 3 is where my box is, and the median is going to be my middle bar. So basically, I'm just going to extend these bars. You can extend them as, you know, just make a nice box and draw it as best as you can. So here's my box. And what will I do with these points? I'm going to extend them, and these are called the whiskers. So basically, this here is my box plot. All right, so here's the box plot representing my 5-number summary. And this is basically it for how to draw the box plot. All right, so next, the important thing is, how do we interpret a box plot? Well, if we had to divide this up as it is into 4 sections, each section actually represents 25% of your data. So 25% of your data is here, 25% is here, 25% is here, and 25% is here, for a total of 100%. Now recall, this is the minimum, this is Q1, this is the median, and this is Q3, and this is our maximum. So that from the minimum to Q1 is 25%, from Q1 to the median is 25%, from the median to Q3 is 25%, and from Q3 to the max is 25%. This will always be the breakdown of your box plot. So how do we interpret this? Well, let's say we had a question such as, what percent of the boxes of chocolates weighed more than 29 grams? Well, you would look on the graph. 29 is right here, which actually happens to be our Q1. So what percent of the boxes weigh more than 29? Well, it would just be all of these numbers added together, so 75%. And on the same type of question, I can ask, what percent of the boxes of chocolates weighed less than 29? Well, less than 29 would be 25%. So I can ask a series of questions. I can also ask, what percent of the chocolates weighed between 29 and 35? So that would be 50%, which is actually our middle 50%, and so on.